The term bond provision means specific clauses or features mentioned in a bond indenture. These provisions explains the rights and responsibilities of both the issuer and the bondholder. And in this video, we'll see four such specific provisions, starting first with a call provision. A call provision allows the issuer to call in the bonds, meaning to redeem the bonds before maturity. Now, this feature is advantageous to the issuer. Why? Because when the interest rates drop below the coupon rates of the bond issued, the issuer can call it the bonds, that is, to pay them off before maturity, and now issue new lower coupon rate bonds. For example, if the bond was issued at 6% and the interest rates dropped to 4%, the issuer can exercise the call provision. The bond investor, on the other hand, is disadvantaged because even though the principal is received early, reinvesting them in a new bond means the investor would now receive a lower coupon due to drop in the interest rates. So in order to compensate the investor for the risk of the bond being called early, callable bonds are usually issued at a higher coupon rate. The details of a call provision, such as when the bond can be called, at what rate the bond can be called, are all mentioned in the bond indenture. Second one is a put provision. This provision allows the bondholder to sell the bond back to the issuer, usually at a par value, and the issuer is obligated to buy the bond back if the bondholder exercises the put option. Therefore, the bondholders with a put provision are protected against the decrease in the bond prices when the interest rates increase. And because the put provisions are advantageous to the bondholders, they are issued at a lower coupon. Also, put provision is less common than the bonds with a call provision because the put provision benefits the bondholder rather than the issuer. Third one is a conversion provision. This provision gives the bondholder the right to convert the bonds into a fixed number of shares of the issuing company. Suppose the face value of the bond is 1000 with the conversion ratio of 25. You can convert into 25 shares at the conversion price, which is calculated as 1000, the face value of the bond, divided by the conversion ratio of 25, gives us the conversion price of 40. Now, if the stock is trading at 50, converting at 40 is profitable because the value of shares is now worth 50 into 25, which is 1250, and the price paid for the bond was 1000. This gives an upside potential to the bondholders, and therefore they are issued at a lower interest rates. And the last one is a sinking fund provision. It is a clause which requires the issuer to contribute a certain amount of money to a designated fund from which the proceeds are used to retire the bonds before maturity. The term sinking means gradual reduction of the outstanding principal by regularly redeeming part of the bonds. Because the issuer gradually pays off debt over time instead of all at once at end, it reduces the risk of default for the bondholders. So those were all the four provisions. Hope you have understood them. See you in the next video.